grace. I want you to listen as Paul sings this.
Thank you, Paul.
Jeff, that was your cue. I'm going to stop right here. Jeff is the one who hits the buttons for the music, and since this is his last night with us, let me introduce him. Now, Jeff and Mark's been doing the sound for pretty much all of the groups. He's been with the Guardians for almost 10 years while Jeff is looking for that. Would you please make welcome Mr. Mark Hale? Do you have that, Mark? Jeff says he doesn't. Okay, well, I'll make this a long introduction. This will be great, very entertaining. Our video guy, he's been with us for almost 10 years as well. He runs all of the, yeah, that's him. And that is why we keep him back there. He has been with us for almost 10 years, does all the videos, does all the graphics that you enjoy. Would you please make welcome Mr. Jeff Riley right back there? And finally, the most important member of our ministry is right back there as well. His name is Tony Ackley. Tony has been our Minister of Transportation. Now, he's the guy in the middle there. If you're not a Baptist, that means bus driver. He has been driving the bus and doing everything else you could possibly imagine for the Guardians ministry for 34 years. Would you please make welcome Mr. Tony back there? All right, let's do this song. I love this one. It just says, Moment of Grace. If you don't hear anything else tonight, hear this. Listen.
She was down on her knees. She would never get free. Her accusers had stones in their hands. They turned to Jesus just to see what he'd say. But the Lord just wrote in the sand. They all walked away when they heard him say, let the sin-free cast the first stone. And with tears on her face, all her sin was erased. She stood in a moment of grace. Now the thief on the cross knew that his life was lost. He must pay for the crimes of his past. He had done nothing right, and he would sure lose this fight. And his time was running out fast. In desperation he cried to the Lord at his side, remember me when you reach heaven's gate. And Jesus forgave, and all his sin was erased, and he died in a moment of grace. A moment of grace. Undeserved favor, unspeakable joy. My soul found an anchor. It was unmerited love, and his mercy that swept my soul away. He called my name, and everything changed in a moment of grace. I wonder if there's some stories in here like mine. You see, I have been counted out by the self-righteous crowd who would say that I'm not worthy